We are getting ready to leave for Mexico City tomorrow morning. Our flight is incredibly early. I mean, early for me. It's 8:55 a.m., which means we're calling our Uber probably at 6 a.m., meaning we're getting up at 5:30 a.m. I'm not somebody who gets up at 5:30 a.m. I get up at 8 a.m. when I'm being good. So this is gonna be interesting, but I'm excited right now. It's probably 8 p.m. Haven't started packing, but that begins right now. He knows. He knows. Are you seeing this right now? This is so beautiful here. I love this Airbnb and this deck and all the greenery in Mexico City. It's so beautiful, so incredible. We have been having such an amazing time so far. What do you see?
Mountains in the distance. No, not me picking my nail.
One of the things that I learned from taking this trip is to leave room for napping. We jam-packed our trip with so many great restaurants and museums and discovering neighborhoods, but probably the best thing we did was prioritize time to come home and take a nap. I mean, there were days when we would go to a museum in one neighborhood, Uber back to our Airbnb, take a nap, and then Uber back to that same area to get dinner. Just because if you spend all of your time just going from place to place and having jam-packed days, you're not going to enjoy the times when you're out at all these places because you're just exhausted. At least that's how I feel.
You're amazing.
I've really learned that one of the keys to traveling is balancing discovery with recovery. You want to have those times when you are going out to different restaurants and discovering new parts and new neighborhoods and walking around and, checking your phone and your step count and saying, oh my God, I've walked way more steps than I have in the last several months. But also you need that time to just come home, rest, and then go out again at night and feel rejuvenated. Definitely our least favorite part of this trip has been the teeny tiny bathrooms in our Airbnb. I mean, it is tiny in here. If there is one nice thing about going home for this trip, it's getting our old bathroom back. But there are a lot of cool mirrors. Okay, so for our Airbnb, we found a place that actually had 2 bedrooms. We only ended up sleeping obviously in one of them, but one of the greatest advantages of that is we had a bathroom and a bed, and this is super key, especially when you travel, that we can nap in our outside clothes. I have a very strict rule about napping and getting into bed in outside clothes, and to have a bedroom and a bed that is just like, yep, come here where you're in your sweaty clothes that you've been walking around all day in and just jump into bed. This has been nice. We might need a bed like this at our place in Chicago. Dinner is in 20 minutes.
Got you.
We're too nice. You just want to walk around here?
I think, yeah, like here in the park are kind of the main parking areas.
really so grateful to have Brianna as a travel partner. One of the things that I've discovered on this trip is how important it is to not be grumpy as a person and just in traveling. And yes, there are times when everyone is gonna have their grumpy days, but complaining and being grumpy and sulky, like, it just ruins a trip. It ruins a vibe. You want vacation vibes, you want fun vibes, and being grumpy is just a killer. And I've experienced it in past travel partners when you go out of town and you don't get your way, or you're just a little bit too tired, going back to needing recovery. She planned a lot of this trip, so I'm so grateful for her. I love planning trips, but she really took the reins and I kind of let her take control, and man, she killed it.
Here we are at the very exciting mall in Mexico. We have made it to the Heaviside layer. We've ascended all levels of the mall. We've now achieved perfect serenity, and we're not going crazy at all.
When I travel, I like to discover a place through walking around and hiking and food. And if you want to see all of the amazing food that we ate on this trip, you can check that out in another video. But man, this has been such an incredible trip. And if you want to see that video and more videos like this, please like this video, subscribe, and come back for more videos about film, fashion, food, travel, and everything else that I'm interested in. So anyway, I'll see you guys next week.